We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. It's Game 4 of the World Series between the Chicago Cubs and the Cleveland Indians. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to the World Series here on the show. With me is Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. And Dan, lots of storylines here as we approach the start of Game 4.
Well, I can't help but be impressed with the way these guys have come into this series and just flat out handled their business. They're hitting on all cylinders, and I don't want to fully count out the other guys, but if the last 3 games are any indication of how this will play out, I think this series could be over really quick.
The build-up to this one is just about over. It's time for all the drama of World Series baseball on the show. And we'll have it for you next. Carlos Carrasco will be on the mound for Game 4. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
You know, Matt, he's looking to bounce back for a little bit better of a performance than his last one. Pitched less than 5 innings in his last one, was able to come away with a no decision. I think he and his team are expecting a lot more in this one.
Digging in, Anthony Rizzo. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
44, Anthony Rizzo.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Ball 1.
Outside.
First pitch, 7:06.
The 1-0 home. Lifted in the air to center field. Naquin's under it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Batting second, the right fielder, Jason Hayward.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Ball, that's outside.
Carrasco has become known as a starting pitcher that frequently works deep into games. The kind of guy you want on the staff when your team needs some rest because he tends to eat up innings all by himself. One-0 count. Here it is.
Ball, that's low.
And he misses low with it. 2-0. A cool 47 degrees tonight at first pitch. Bases are empty, 1 man out. A bouncer to the left side. Ramirez is up with it. Throw on to first will get him. Score at 5-3 on the putout, though it looked more like a 6-3 ground ball. Nevertheless, there are 2 away now.
Designated hitter, Chris Bryant.
He's set and the pitch. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
Looked like he was going to wait him out, see if he was going to come over the heart of the plate. Well, newsflash, he is, and this hitter's going to adjust his batting gloves, and he better be ready in the box.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. And he takes strike 2. And there are the umpires assigned to this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Carl Dixon.
Dan, this is an offensive player's dream to have Carl Dixon behind the dish. He is tight on the corners.
He is, D-Row, and listen, he makes you bring the ball into the strike zone. Normally, high scoring of games when Carl's behind the dish.
The 1-2 is at the knees and called strike 3. Cubs are down in order. Now the Tribe will get their shot. Still scoreless. John Lester gets the ball with a world championship on the line. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, this guy has really good stuff. And when he's commanding his off-speed pitches like he was in his last one, he threw the ball really well, picking up the win and allowing only 2 runs. If he brings that stuff back in this one, it could be back-to-back powerhouse performances.
For the Indians, the shortstop, Francisco Lindor.
Now the first pitch here from Lester.
Aye.
And he pours this one in at the letters. 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
Well, we all know he's going to get strikeouts when he's on the mound. It's kind of his thing. The key for the offense is to actually make them work for him. So that 3-pitch see you later isn't going to help very much.
Standing in now, Cesar Hernandez. As Lester jumps ahead of him here with strike 1. 1 out, nobody on. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
No ball,
Going to be a
2
long
strikes.
day if he executes like this, punching tickets right out of the gate.
Lays
Outside,
off that
that's a
time,
ball.
and it's 1-2. Looked like the
That's out.
curveball
2-2.
slipped out that time.
Really high curveball right there, struggling with the release point. That's the key to the curveball, figuring out and finding that release point.
And that'll split the gap as it should be extra bases. And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
When you drive the ball into the gap like that, nothing but good things can happen. Neither one of the outfielders had the wheels to catch up to it, and he glides easily into second for a double. Now we'll see if the guys behind him can get him in.
Jose Ramirez is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1.
He's got that certainly timed up now. I'd be shocked if the pitcher goes to the well 3 times in a row with off speed.
And this is popped up near second base. Kipnis is right there to handle it, and there are 2 gone now.
Batting 4.
So a runner in scoring position with 2 men gone. And here's Franmil Reyes stepping in.
Aye.
Fastball in there for a called strike.
0-1.
Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
Well, you can see he's coming right at this guy, just pounding the ball in the strike zone. He certainly has the advantage now. This guy hasn't even
Foul
swung
ball.
the bat yet.
Hernandez at second with 2 down. And a fastball swung on and missed, and the side is retired. New inning set to get underway, and that'll bring forth the slugging shortstop, Javier Baez. First delivery to him on the way. Takes this the other way to right. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So a base hit to kick things off here, and there's a man aboard to start out their half of the second.
Hey, some guys can handle the postseason lights, and this is obviously one of them. Another base hit leading off for the boys. This guy's had a monster postseason so far.
Settling in now, Kyle Schwarber. From the stretch. Shot toward right center, and that'll get down for a base hit. And he's safe.
Hey.
Danny, how frustrating is this right here? First and third, you got problems all over the
Well,
place.
you come right out of the dugout, right? You're starting an inning fresh. You're expecting to have a 1-2-3 inning. You look up, and all of a sudden, first and third, nobody out. It's time to make some good pitches.
And that'll bring in the Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ.
Oh, that's out.
Yes, he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. A 2-ball, no strike count to the Cubs center fielder.
Hey, time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
Happ with a 2-1 count now.
Hey, it looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
Runners at the corners here, nobody out. On the ground to second base. This could be two. One there. Back to first. So they get the double play, but the run does come in to score.
Batting seventh, the third
The
baseman.
next Cub up, Nico Horner. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. He's set. Here it comes. Line drive to center field. And he dives to make a spectacular catch. What a play there to end the inning. Worth a second look here, as this is a beauty to end the inning. Game 4 rolls along. We're back.
Leading off
Here comes
for
the first
Indians,
pitch.
the first baseman.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Back goes Hayward. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Batting sixth, the left fielder, Domingo.
First pitch on its way. Curveball looked at here for strike one. Second inning here as the Cubs lead this one early 1-0. Good curveball. Strike two.
I get it. He wants to see this guy's repertoire, but now he's behind in the count. Puts himself in a tough spot to hit.
This one's down to third. Scooped up. Throw gets him.
He's out.
2 down.
Batting seventh, the center
And
fielder,
with 2 away now, let's take another look at our playoff
Thanks,
brackets.
Ware.
And of course, the question on everybody's mind, will we crown a champion here tonight? Tyler Naquin
0-1's
is
the
in
count.
with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
Down 0-2. Maybe simplify the game plan right here. Get on the heater, even though he has 5 weapons to go to.
High in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball.
He was looking for a swing and a miss breaker right there, but left that one in the zone that got fouled off.
Baez has a play, and that's the third out. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. Back with more of Game 4 on the show after this. Top of the third set to get underway, and standing in now, the power hitting second baseman Jason Kipnis. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Pulled toward right center field. Naquin's under it. 1 down.
batting ninth,
At the plate, P.J. Higgins.
P.J. Higgins.
First delivery to him on the way. And this is
0-1.
cut on and missed below the knees, and it's 0-1. And this is pop foul, but perhaps playable behind first. He dives, but he can't make the catch. It's a foul ball. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Lofted in the air out toward right center. And that's in there. Base hit.
And that's hitting 101 right there, guys. The only way you're able to execute that type of base hit on that type of pitch is to recognize it early, stay tall, stay back, and trust the process.
And that'll bring Anthony Rizzo to the plate. He swings and grounds it to short. And that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Here's Jason Hayward now, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Swing hard liner to left center. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. Now this gets all the way to the wall. as he arrives at second without a play, as also on the play a run comes across to score. And now time is called here as their pitching coach is going to pay a quick visit to the mound to discuss how they want to attack things here. Digging in next will be Chris Bryant. First time up, he went down looking.
Yeah, in today's game, certainly don't get completely reprimanded for too many strikeouts, but no one likes to go down looking. Expect him to be a little bit more aggressive at the dish this AB.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And he
0-1
swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1. In there at the knees, 0-2 now.
So far in this game, he's the only guy in the lineup that's gone down on strikes.
This is the only guy in the lineup that struck out so far, and now he finds himself in the hole with 2 strikes.
Now a line drive caught down there at third. Had him played perfectly that time, and there are 2 gone now.
Number 9, shortstop.
Here's Javier Baez. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one.
Yeah, and just another simple single to the outfield would be a big one right here. Don't try and do too much.
0-1.
You know there's a potential base open right there. Maybe sit off speed.
The 0-1 offering. And no
Ball 1.
swing, apparently. Ball 1.
Even though he was fooled in the box right there by that pitch, he was able to keep his hands back, not overcommit, and stay in this at bat.
Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up. Ball 2. Second and third, 2 away. Ground ball sent back up the middle. And that'll get through into center field for a base hit. And the runner from second is in to score. That makes it a 4-0 ball game.
Dan, from a pitcher standpoint, that's a backbreaker. 2 out, 2 RBI base hit right there.
Awfully frustrating. You're trying to make some good pitches. You get 2 outs, and all of a sudden you give up that big base hit that drives in 2. Frustrating for a pitcher.
At the plate now, Kyle Schwarber, as he'll try to hold back
0-1
on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. A base hit in his first trip. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch.
Ball.
And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Now a throw over to first and a dive, but he's back. 3 runs already home here. One and 2 now as that one's fouled off. Has a look, now the pitch. The 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2.
Great game plan so far by this offense. They're not chasing any of those breaking balls out of the zone.
And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. So 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and a man left on. Now the first pitch here from Lester. Line to the right side. And that's going to get down in front of Hayward for a base hit. He's through first and hustling for second. Around second. He's on his way to third. And the Indians have an early threat here in the inning. It's a leadoff triple. So he's head first into third as he laid it all on the line on that one.
Yeah, he took a pretty big risk going for the triple, Matt, but you got to love the aggressiveness and the willingness to get dirty and beat the throw to third. Man, that was a fun play to watch.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Roberto Perez is at the plate as he takes a cold strike 1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
This is where, as a batter, you got to find a way to put something in the outfield. Get something elevated. I know you got to battle with 2 strikes and protect, but if anything is belt or above, you got to swing.
Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
Just flat out froze him there. Nothing too deceptive about that four-seam fastball, so I think he wasn't expecting it at all.
Lindor.
And that'll bring in the switch hitting Francisco Lindor.
As he'll ground this one foul for the first strike.
A man at third with 1 away. A swing and a ground ball to third, but this will get foul for strike 2. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
Boy, there's nothing better from a pitcher standpoint than watching that high fastball, a high piece of cheese, swung at and missed. That pitch looks so inviting to hit, but it's awfully tough to put in play.
Cesar Hernandez stands in as he looks at a called strike, and he misses with it 1-1.
He obviously wanted that call on the corner, but if he continues to put the ball right there, he's going to get that call, and he's going to keep pitching as well as he is.
The 1-2. Well hit, but also well fouled into the seats in left. Hit to short. Baez has it. And the off-balance throw gets him as he takes away a hit, and the side is retired. Indians leave 1. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. All set for the start of the 4th, and set to go is the switch hitting outfielder Ian Happ.
Ian Happ.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Lifted into the air to shallow center.
Naquin's on his horse.
And he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
Now batting.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Nico Horner hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, pretty unlucky right there, Matty. Squared up a fastball nicely, and that's all you can do. You just want to be on time for the heater, and he's prepared for this next AB.
And this is pop foul, but perhaps playable behind first. And no one can get there. He'll try it again.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
0-2, here it is. A bouncer to the left side. On to first, and that is 2 quick outs to start the 4th.
Now
coming to the plate now, Jason Kipnis. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. And now a pitch on the way. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. Kipnis will take the turn and head for second now. And he is into second with a 2-out double.
Yeah, some guys have the ability to rise the occasion while some guys shrink away when it matters the most. Well, this guy is a gamer. He's been on fire since the postseason started, and after that hit, it looks like he doesn't plan on stopping anytime soon. It's really hard to match up this poor performance when you dive into the numbers. This guy's thrown over 80% of his first pitches for strikes, but he's going to need to have to clean his stuff up a little bit better and get the ball down in the strike zone.
Now some movement in the Tribe bullpen as a right-hander starts to loosen up. The 0-2 pitch. Swinging a ball line down in the left field corner, but this is going to get foul. And he missed with it. It's 1-2. Hit out towards second, and that's through into center field. Base hit. Now a long throw home. Oh, but it's offline, so the run will score.
What a frustrating inning from a pitcher's standpoint, D-Roy. You get the first 2 out of the inning, the next guy doubles, and then you give up a 2-out base hit to drive in a run.
Yeah, and you want to talk about on the complete flip side, firing up an offense. You see your 2 boys go down, 2 quick outs. You mix in a gapper right there. Double finds himself on second base, and he's able to come through. Next guy's able to come through with a big 2-out knock.
Anthony Rizzo is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. And Santana will put the squeeze on this one, and the inning is over. 2 hits in the inning lead to a run for Chicago. To the bottom of inning number 4. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And standing in is the veteran third baseman, Jose Ramirez. And he gets ahead 0-1.
This guy's been throwing the ball great so far, but he's going to be tested here. 4, 5, and 6 coming up this part of the lineup.
Hit high in the air down the right field line. Therefore, it is Hayward now, 1 away.
Now batting.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Franmil Reyes. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. And that's dead center for strike 1. No runs, 2 hits, no errors to this point for the Indians. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Line to the right side. And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
Here's Carlos Santana now. In there, a base hit. And they'll have runners at the corners following the 1-out single.
The left fielder, number 24.
So now to the plate, Domingo Santana. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Hayward on the run. He's there to make the catch, and here comes the runner from third as this should get him on the board. And they're going to get on the board here with the sac fly, but there's still work to be done, down 5-1.
Great job there by this power hitter, known for driving the ball out of the ballpark. Does the job right there with the sac fly and brings the run home.
Lester sets. Here's the first pitch. Tyler Naquin is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. This is pulled into right. Hayward will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. 2 hits in the inning lead to a run for Cleveland. We played 4 full. The Cubs are on top 5-1. So that'll bring up Jason Hayward. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far.
Jason Hayward.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hit weakly back to the mound. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. So the base is empty here with 1 away. And into bat next, former National League MVP Chris Bryant. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. It's a 5-1 game here in inning number 5. Pitch to the plate is a slider for a strike, and it's all knotted up at 1-1. One and 2 now. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Hard liner to center field. But sadly for him, this will head straight to the center fielder as he puts it away without much trouble for the 2nd out.
Well, this one was squared up pretty good, but just like pitchers give up hits on well-executed pitches, batters make outs on balls they couldn't have hit much better.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and with it comes Javi Baez to the plate. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swung on and missed that time. It's 0-1.
I can't imagine he was sitting on fastball at his neck right there. He is going to have to lower his sights if he's going to have any chance.
Hit on the ground out to short. He's got it. Off balance throw gets him. Nice play there as the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I talked with manager Terry Francona during the break about his thoughts on the Indians' hitters to this point. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said he's been really happy with how many balls they've hit hard and on a line. Looking at the numbers, they've had 7 total line drives. And even though some of those have resulted in outs, he says it's that kind of consistent contact that leads to W's in the standings.
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
For the Indians, the right fielder,
Jordan Luplow is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
Hey, he's rolling so far in this one as we head in the middle part of this game. How about 90% of his first pitches have been for strikes? If he continues to do that, he just might finish this one.
Struck him out.
Well, he certainly wasn't intimidated on the mound right there. He had to stare down a really good hitter, and instead of working around the zone, he challenged him with 3 straight good pitches. I like that he didn't give his opponent too much credit.
Roberto Perez will stand in for a second time here as he swings and misses there. It's 0-1. Line drive to left. Schwarber will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the second out of the inning.
the shortstop, Francisco.
And that'll bring in the switch hitting Francisco Lindor. 3rd trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point.
Matty, he checked.
And he tries for the backhand reach at 3rd, but he gets by the glove down the line. The relay, but he'll be in there with a double.
As we look again at that double here, you can see that he was thinking too right out of the box. Smashed it down the line, and that was some great hustle to beat the throw to second to earn himself a double.
Cesar Hernandez is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. Swing and a ball lifted into straightaway center. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Danger averted following the 2-out double. Game 4 rolls along. We're back after the... Hunter Wood takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 44, Hunter Wood.
So stepping in, Kyle Schwarber. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Left fielder giving chase. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
Number 8.
Stepping up to the plate, Ian Happ. He flew out in his last at-bat. Fouled off. The windup and the 0-1. And he popped him up. Hernandez waits on it, and that's the 2nd out of the inning.
The third baseman, number 2.
So in now for Chicago, Nico Horner. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. Line drive to center field. That gets down, and the inning continues. And Jason Kipnis up next will bat this inning.
Hey, sometimes you just got to tip your cap right there. You execute a nice pitch down in the zone, think you're going to...
In is the second baseman, Jason Kipnis. Line drive base hit. The throw to 3rd. Throw comes in quickly from left, so even on the hit and run, they'll hold things to 1st and 2nd here.
The catcher.
Hey, after back-to-back 2-out hits right now, this pitcher thought he was going to cruise through this inning, and now he's got traffic, and he's in jeopardy with a ball in the gap or a ball missed over the heart of the plate of crooked number going on the board.
Into the box, P.J. Higgins.
And on the first pitch, he grounds foul.
2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. The 0-1 on its way. A swinging bunt out in front of the plate. On to 1st, and the Cubs squander what looked like a good opportunity as that ends the inning. Into the box now, Jose Ramirez. No hits to this point.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going. And the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.